Marshall University's administration building is known as Old Main and actually has consisted of 5 buildings from its inception. The original structure was completed in 1868 as an addition to the university's first building that would be razed in 1898. The present Old Main occupies a location that is known on campus as Maple Grove and was once renowned for its virgin timber and grassy fields. Local farmers constructed a 1-room log cabin for worship and to conduct school during the winter months between planting and harvest. Influential jurist and U.S. Supreme Court Justice John Marshall had died 2 years earlier and became a popular namesake for the newly established Marshall Academy. Sports has remained a mainstay at the university, whose mascot is the Thundering Herd. The collective sports programs have not fared particularly well over the history, but notable athletes have emerged. Hal Greer is considered the finest basketball player to enroll and remain at the university. He was born locally in 1936. He shouldered patiently the scars and taunts from racism employed against him throughout his college and professional career, and became the first black basketball player at a public college in West Virginia. He became one of the finest shooting guards in the NBA, playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. He teamed with Wilt Chamberlain to win the 1967 championship, finally dethroning their nemesis, the Boston Celtics, in 5 games. He was selected for the Hall of Fame and named one of the top 75 players in NBA history. In 1978, his hometown honored him with a street naming and bronze sculpture adjacent to the Cam Henderson Center. Comedian Billy Crystal attended Marshall during the scholastic year 1966-67. He reportedly earned a baseball scholarship after being groomed by his father, who pitched at St. John's University. Crystal claimed that he never actually played at Marshall due to the baseball program being suspended his freshman year. Crystal did disc jockey shifts at Marshall's WMUL radio station. The studio was and remains perched atop the Memorial Student Center. He would only remain at the school for a single year. The transition proved extremely taxing from his urban cultural roots to the much smaller Huntington. Randy Moss launched the football program into national prominence for 2 seasons during 1996-97. He was selected as an All-American wide receiver and parlayed the exposure into a stellar NFL career and Hall of Fame selection. The most remembered Marshall football squad played during the 1970 season and struggled with a 3-6 record. On November 14th, following a close loss to East Carolina University, their chartered Southern Airways return flight 932 crashed barely 1 mile from the tri-state airport. The impact killed all 75 individuals aboard. That included the team, coaches, flight crew, and several fans. The program would continue losing consistently until 1984 before they finally earned their first winning season in 20 years. That scenario seemed to matter less in Huntington, that still mourns the loss over a half-century later. A granite monument was dedicated at Spring Hill Cemetery in honor of the victims and where 7 members from the team are buried.